Right. We're supposed to go to the tree. If I go to the boy, will he just say, you should go to the tree? Or is there, like, boy stuff? Don't say boy stuff, John. Is he only hints, or does he have a gameplay application? Is, I guess, what I'm getting at. I'll just go to the tree. I'm quite close to the tree. Let's first assert dominance. There we go. That's for hugging me. No more of that. Oh, yeah, sorry, I just missed your pun. There's the Terry Pratchett rule of naming cats, which is they must be single syllables because they respond best to that, according to Terry Pratchett. And who am I to argue with Terry Pratchett? But which Bast does obey that rule of. Okay, one of us is a slowpoke and it's not me. Okay. Hurry up, you. Yeah, go up there. Come on. No. You go first. I've faced all the danger so far. You just keep disappearing and being spooky, whereas I keep saving us. So you're going on ahead. Go. Oh, fine.
Neil, my leg hurts. It aches.
You've been sitting around most of the game. I've been walking. You know how many times I searched that house? At least 4 times. The entire house. 4 times. The entire house. 4 times. I don't know how many times. That's a guess. But, you've just been sitting... Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Neil, my leg hurts.
I don't have, like, a pat head button or anything like that. You know? Games have verbs. My only verb is to flashlight or to bump. Actually, I could take a photo of her. That'd just be weird though. I don't want to do that. I guess my verb is to shoot, but it's a different shoot than normal. Let's put on a happy face. Also, the cheaper camera. The free camera. Although, having a bad leg in a horror is like thing that's not normally established. Oh, I forgot to take a picture. I was supposed to take it immediately. I forget. I thought he was like one that would attack me, but we're in the walkie section, not the fighty section of the game. You know what I mean? Because people get chased by Spooky Stab Man, and they go, "Ah, my leg! Now you can kill me! Oh, that's like the last thing I wanted." And none of those films ever established that that person has a bad leg or is prone to tripping up or anything. Now I want a vaguely sarcastic slasher movie. And I know what you're thinking. That exists. It's called Scream. No, that's a parody. I want a vaguely sarcastic one. It's not the same thing. If it looks like you can, enter the building from here. Go inside. No. Alright, fine. Actually, I guess a portion of Scream actually was sarcastic as well. Ooh, this looks like the first game. Does anyone know what the name of those pieces of paper are? Because they've got like not curses, but you know what I mean. They spells, I guess. Okay, there's hanging ropes. It's all ritual stuff. I don't know if we want to be here. I do like these little mini climbing frames. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they had like a special name or anything. An old mirror has been enshrined in front of the altar, the crimson butterfly picture. Okay, that is still true. I wasn't even trying to establish dominance. You just happened to be in my way. Countless talismans with eerie writing on them are stuck onto the lattice. Delicious. Beyond the lattice you can see the straw doll lying down. It's about the size of a person. Oh, she does have a limp and everything. Who dressed her knee? When did we get around to doing that? Don't tell me you can't get in there. It's made out of... It's literally a climbing frame. Okay, there's a bauble. Let's get the bauble. Folklorist 7. I found a map of the passageway. Is that a typo? I'm going to assume that's a typo. Among the old books, it seems to be of an underground cave used for the ritual. It also looks like there might be a way out of the village. This exit was also accessible from the shrine grounds. The way was sealed long ago. I want to find the ghost that's spreading out all these diary pieces. Shutting all the doors behind and locking everything. Oh my word, she did something useful. Oh, we've not gone much further. I spent half an hour faffing about. Guy's got a big pole. So, dominance. Ooh. What are your findings, Kalexis? Okay, you actually were helpful for once. Ooh. Umikuji. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ooh. Yeah, I thought they might have a name. They might. I'm assuming there's different types of things as well. You see them quite a lot in. I was going to say like Naruto, because they throw the. I forgot what the knives are called now. The kunai. Sometimes they have the people on them, and sometimes they just shove them on things. Yes, there we go. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Something's fallen. Something in the fallen beam is shining. It's glowing. Oh, we've got to listen to the radio. Quite a lot, and we've got a spirit orb. Because I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, radio, tell me everything you know.
I'm sorry. Because I ran away. Everyone had to die. Everyone.
Farewell, brother.
Help me.
It was good having you on, as always. A beautiful, gently glowing fluorite crystal left in the room where Maya was crying. It's a disconcerting label for a room.
I don't want to be alone. Together. So, Yai. Kill me.
Right, let's listen to the red speckled crystal. A speckled crystal carved into a cylinder left... By the way, that was disconcerting. A speckled crystal carved into a cylinder left in the closet where the girl was hiding. Is this our last one? No, I must have missed loads.
Somebody help me.
Somebody.
Darling. It's okay. Help me. Help me. It's dark. Everywhere. I can't help.
I appreciate that this game has acting in it, rather than whatever staff members happen to have voices nearby the microphone on the day, like for the first game.
We killed her. That can never be undone. This was doomed from the beginning. We should have let them both go. Sigh as well.
Right, I should get rid of the eyebrows. Well, now that looks like a different type of smiley face. That's not what I was planning on doing. Stop being silly. Maintain the tone, John. Okay. We got baubles, didn't we? That none of those were things to help us carry on. A large curtain draped over the entire wall has a butterfly crest painted on it. Countless talismans are stuck on the door, as if sealing it. The door won't budge. There must be the entrance to this must be the entrance to the underground passage they say leads out of the village. I mean, have we tried trying really, really hard to open it? Okay. We've seen a room like this before. I mean, we've been in a shrine already, haven't we? Okay. I'm assuming this is what we came for. Squeaky floorboards. Right. Ooh. Hang on. I was gonna go to the tree, wasn't? Why did I go here?
Wait!
Sorry. Looks like you can get out here. Yeah, I got distracted on the way to the tree. I was like, oh, I've been here before. Yeah. There you are. Well, you got some stuff. I'll walk. We've got to give myself a limp so we walk in roughly the same speed. No, I'm still faster. Been treated by modern games having feet on actual stairs rather than just having an angled path. I get it. I'm making a computer game as well. I'm never going to have the feet actually touch steps. Oh, I can't go faster because... Right. Let's go to the tree. Let's make sure we have the cheapest camera on. Not that button, John. Never that button. Camera. Yeah, I know where that... I think I know where that is. Looks like an altar. You know, in like Assassin's Creed, I say the last Assassin's Creed I played is Assassin's Creed 2, but I'm assuming this is in all of the Assassin's Creeds. When you walk through a crowd and matey Jim puts his hands on people's shoulders and barges past them, that game would have a very different tone if everyone made these kind of "oh, you pushed me" noises. You know, like if they made it seem really personal, like every single person in the crowd was like, "oh." Anyway, I don't know what the tone would be. It'd be kind of weird. Not like a "excuse me," but like legitimately more kind of hurt. I took a photo of a tree, and it had a picture of an altar. So I'm going back to the place where I saw an altar, and I'm hoping I can take a photograph of the altar and then go back to the tree. I cannot remember. It had... There it is. I accidentally went here and then the tree and then here. Oh, that's cool. I mean... Ooh, something shows in the photograph. I mean, I guess it's bothersome, but yeah, I guess it is. I basically want them to all make her noises though, rather than like actual pain noises, and because she makes it sound very personal that I've bumped into her, even when I've done it accidentally. It's twins going under a fence. That's not under. It's kind of an interesting behavior to program. Because you can see how that sort of evolved, where old games, you know, you either walked through people or they blocked your way. And so somebody, of course, thought, okay, well, you should be able to just push them slightly. And then another person eventually went, well, if you push them, they should go, hey, why are you pushing me? Okay, so I guess it's not that many steps, but still a couple of steps. Certainly less steps than these steps. There were at least 9 steps here. I refuse to count them. Let's say 12. Maybe even 14 steps. You okay out there? Okay. Certainly more than 3. Yeah. Never. Oh shit. You get the expensive film. Oh, shit. I see you, buddy. Is that a floating head? Stop being a mean floating head. Okay, let's just run away. Let's put on a cheaper camera. Yeah, sometimes I go on a nonsense tangent and then my brain goes, stop that, and then I'm just stuck what to talk about for half an hour. I will check in a second. Basically, if there's anything I'm not using, it's because I don't know how. Oh, he got bored of that idea. I mean, I can check now. I've got. Oh, it's actually been a really long time since I've upgraded anything, haven't I? So I've got one of the lenses on, and I wasn't sure if there was ever a reason to get a second type of lens. Whether I... Alright, fair enough. Well, there he is. I have no film. Cool. I'll just use the cheap stuff. Establish dominance. Right, sometimes they don't attack. Back this way, back this way. Hey, cheese. Okay, you weren't helping officially. I want you to know that, girl. Don't think those heads are attackable. Ooh, they'll walk out of range. Okay, we're supposed to be going to tree, aren't we? I think I accidentally walked the wrong way, yeah. Farewell, Tam. Thank you for watching. I'll try not to go on for too long, because after people have disappeared. But I will probably play until for an hour, at least an hour more. Right. Has that fight ended? Right. I think it's the top button. So in the first, I know it from the first game, but the thing. So let's say I've got. Hang on. There's 4 of these right now. So right now I've put one on those and one of those. Does it do both of those if I press Y, or just the one, or do I have to select which one? Because I've never really quite understood how this works. I've just sort of putting all my effort into upgrading this, which I should do right now because I can easily afford it. But yeah, we're at the point where I guess I should just upgrade Blast. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I was like, well, I don't quite understand how these lenses work, so I'll concentrate on those. And also I can immediately see how these would be useful. Oh well. Thank you for watching, Kay. Thank you for... Yeah, I'll play for another hour and a half, I reckon. Got 9 spirit orbs as well. Can you only have one on at a time? Oh no, it's got a space. It's got like 3 things there. I'm not really sure, to be honest. You can have 3 and switch around if you upgrade for it. Huh. Well, I think I just want to do the most damage, I guess. I've started this one though. Oh, I'll level up Blast. That seems like a... Okay, that seemed to work out for me. Okay. I didn't even know you had to equip them. Okay. Cool, thank you very much. I'm not sure how that got lost on me. Cool. I'm going to save that as well in here. I'll save as slot 5. Cool, thank you very much. We're going to need for me to get into a fight now, aren't we? Yes. I shall. Okay, before we go into the tree... Well, actually, let's click this first. There's a big hole at the base of this huge old tree. Looks like a cave further in. Okay. Should have paused right before rather than afterwards. We ran down this tree. Ooh. I'm assuming you'll be gone in half an hour as well, though, Rambler. No!
Just let me rest. Mayu, are you okay?
You said we wouldn't leave you behind.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that guy from Nightmare, every time you die, he'd say, ooh, nasty. Like that. That would be a good soundbite. Write that down, John. That's what I want my no F's in my chat. I want ooh, nasty. Nightmare. Oh, I can't believe I didn't think of that. Sorry, I should be playing this game. Nightmare. Ooh. Nasty. Okay. One day I'll remember to add more stuff. You know, like once you see Aurora Borealis once, you're unlikely to click it ever again. Anyway, sorry, let me stop faffing about and actually play the game. What's it called? Like Laurentio or something? I don't know if it's... I don't think it's the same person. It'd be really random if he wasn't in anything for like 20 years and then showed up in Game of Thrones. Although I guess he is like a random British actor.
Itsuki. It's our fault.
There are 4 other places around it for inserting similar stone tablets. A puzzle. But I don't have all 4 yet. Some kind of light is twinkling underneath the shrine. Octagon key. We're going to do some mixed martial arts. Right. Writing this down. That's a series of 5 X's. And there appears to be colours. They're quite faint, but I'm going to guess... yeah, I mean, one of them's being a bit sleepy and hasn't helped very much. Although she did look at a ghost, telling me the direction the ghost was in, which I did appreciate. It's actually the most useful she's been all game. Although I still haven't forgiven her for like randomly being possessed and saying spooky stuff to me. Like, that's not on. Okay, that's red. I'm gonna call the green, yellow. It's red, blue, green, yellow. So that's red, green, red. So I've got a whiteboard. I can't see, so I'm gonna say blue. I assume this isn't what I'm supposed to do, but my instinct is just to do this. Yellow, red, blue. Who knows what that's actually supposed to be? Alright, fair enough. I will take a photo of Mayu. To be fair, I guess that's a thing that you should do at least once anyway. Like, that makes sense. There's a person, you should take a photograph person. Like in the first game, I took a photograph of myself as soon as I saw the mirror. Maybe it's missing a part of for the mechanical dolls. Oh, she's got a blue...
Cemetery.
Yes.
At the Tsuchihara grave.
Should I look at that photograph? She's gone all wispy woo.
Next to the twins' houses. A doll.
There we go. Ooh, I know where that is. That's where the boy is. It's a woman crying in front of a building that looks like a storehouse. Alright, but I promised her I wouldn't leave her again. There's a lot of pinwheels. Where are they getting their momentum from? I know where they're getting their memento from. He's in chat. Oh, they're in chat. Oh, shiny bauble. That's not a bauble. That's some writings. Twins play an important part in the ritual. In recent years, the government issued a decree that the first twin should come out. That the first twin to come out is the eldest. Does that require a decree? Each region used to have its own rules until the decree was made. What would the other rules be? When I asked the ceremony master, also known as the master of ceremonies, about the village's rules, he grinned and said that tradition is tradition. This village still practices the old way. The twin that is born second is considered the elder. Oh. That feels very much like, Metal Gear Solid. Brother, you are the one with the dominant genes, brother. I had the recessive genes. Hideo Kojima doesn't understand how genes work. I've seen it in One Piece, because it's Nami's one of the symbols of Nami. That and the I was going to say tangerine. It's an orange style fruit, and I think that just means that the fruit is. He has his ideas. I think the tangerine has got something to do with not money, but not wealth, something like that. I don't know which one of these tree exits I should take. Don't think it matters. Let's go outside. Ah, that makes sense. Also, that's really sad. I guess the pinwheel in One Piece just was that specific instance where it makes sense. Where it just represents the dude who had a pinwheel on his head. Let's just continue this way. We had Sister with us for a grand total of like 10 minutes, and quite a lot of that time was me spent faffing around, drawing in paint. John, obviously... Just keep going. I can angrily shake my torch at people if I want to. Ooh. Now I'm imagining like a child, like an anime child warrior that fights with a pinwheel. Because if they die, they can have their sort of short sword shrine, and it be a pinwheel. I don't know why I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Can't just combine different shrine types. Can't imagine how a pinwheel weapon. Stop that, John. A pinwheel weapon is. Oh,
before the festival, I want to meet you again. It's our fault.
okay. I will stop. Whatever it is that was going on in my head, and concentrate on what's in front of me. Over here. Where the storehouse is. Yeah, I had to preface... Nope, I just walked right past it, didn't I? I had to preface anime child soldier, because as soon as I said child soldier, I just realised, no, that's a real thing, isn't it? Did I just walk backwards? I did. Sorry, I got turned around. Okay. Let's concentrate on the thing. Yes. It's so easy to accidentally do war crimes. Okay. I mean, she can see where she's going at the very least. Okay. What's the opposite of diegetic? Metagetic? Because obviously, presumably she doesn't see the static. Only I can see the static. I know I'm not supposed to think of this game in those terms. Yeah. So there's diegesis, but is there a... which is something that exists in universe. But I'm like... That static didn't exist in the universe. It existed on the camera. That, like, she doesn't see a cameraman right there. So, who saw the static? Oh yeah, I'm just thinking of the implication. I know horror stories do that all the time, where, you know, jump scares exist only because the cameraman happens to be looking that direction. I'm not sure why I'm saving my game. And some horror movies do it on purpose, right? But those horror movies tend to not only be half horror movies. Well, I've forgotten the inspiration for Cabin in the Woods. I mean, that's got loads of inspirations, obviously. But playing something games. Anyway, let's stop talking about that. I assume a scene's going to happen. What's it called? Something games. Doesn't matter. Nobody knows what you're talking about. It's gonna bug me, that's all. Hey, wasn't there a window here before? The storehouse window is closed. What happened to the boy that was locked up here? Ah. Okay. Let's look at this quickly. And make our way out. That's just non-diegetic, fair enough. That doesn't make sense. It's just not a very fun answer. Not reindeer games. Okay, so the sister gave me a set of instructions and I was... Yeah. The sister said a bunch of stuff and it went completely over my head for some reason. I just failed to retain everything she said while she was in a talky state. Not sure where to go now. Yeah, I got... Let me look at my photos. Oh, it's not photos, it's file. Storehouse woman. Oh, hang on, does the storehouse have a door? Maybe I should look for a door rather than... Oh, there we go. Octagon. Yep. Lovely. They're being very aggressive with those bells.
If I can save you, I'm sure my brother will forgive me.
John, that was like half an hour after he left. That was something on the floor. Type 0. I'm clearly not using that until the end of the game. It's one of those small rooms you keep shrine princesses in. Just make sure there's no window to the outside world. I mean, I was kidding about that, but this is literally the room they keep us in, I'm assuming. Bound Diary 4. Will Mutsuki ever be able to forgive me? I could not make him into a butterfly. I could not become one with him. It was all my fault. Please forgive me. Ooh, and some crystal. Maybe it belongs to the boy who was imprisoned here. Window stuck fast. The clasp is rusted. Doesn't look like it's been opened in a long time. Which means we've been talking to ghosts! Oh. There we go. You took a photo of the map. Cool. So, well spoken Rambler, I don't know if you're still here, but the plot of the first game, I'm not going to tell you the entire plot, just the inciting incident is that there was a ritual, you do the murder ritual, and you tie it to a place, and that stops ghosts from coming out of hell. But unfortunately, literally like a week before the ritual, she fell in love with the dude outside the window and just fucked everything up. Just everything is to blame with that. All they needed to do was just to seal that window up and it would have been fine. and then like the rest of the entire game is, well, it's the game is you being a girl looking around the house, but then all the other incidents are people investigating the original incident, and then investigating the people who investigated the original incident, and then investigating the people who investigated. There's a bit less of that in this game. There is a couple of people that are investigating, but it seems they all went to the village while it was active. Presumably all died at the same time. But does seem to be histories of previous. Yes. So in this one, there's previous sets of twins which they talk about, rather than this history of histories of histories. Yes, thank you very much, Memento. So yeah, so if that's taught me anything, it's if I want to put, yes, if I want to put a shrine maiden in a room, ready for a ritual her entire life, make sure she can't see out the door or anything. Don't have any handsome staff members or anything, I guess. But I'm being flippant, but like, oh, you literally can't go up there. I was like, do you have to walk slowly? The air in the lightless attic is still. Everything is covered with dust. Doesn't look like anyone's come here in a long time. Yes, there was a lot. The harshest ritual was where there was this mask, and you had to very quickly put it on people's faces because it pierced their eyes. It wasn't a fun mask. Whereas these guys, they figured out you can just put a piece of paper over people's heads. I think they still had to sew their... Did they sew their mouths and eyes shut as well? I mean, if you see the ritual, you get your eyes sewn shut. So that's... Just don't let them see the ritual, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I mean in this one. Okay, have I missed something? It's to open the... It's to open a door, right? I played it recently, but it's... I'm trying to remember it now. Obviously, I've got the entire this in my head as well now. Oh, there we go. Some old diaries on the bookshelf. When was the last time someone opened them? I heard Munakata is here. Wonder if this is because of the letter I sent him. The warm welcome he is getting can only mean they are going to use him as a kusabi in the inner ceremony. I cannot let him get caught up in this. I must tell him to get out of here quickly. The 3 other pinwheel keys are hidden in the Kiryu, Osaka, and Tachibana houses. Oh, that sounds like I'm going to have to search some houses. Nobody except me. Okay, I know what so the pinwheel keys are the 4 stone circles that I put in the thing within the... Was it within the tree or was it in the shrine? Either way. I'm going to have to go to each of the 3 houses, it looks like. So the 3 other pinwheel keys are hidden in Kiryu, Osaka, and Tachibana, I don't know how you pronounce that word, houses. Nobody will expect me to run after the ritual. Ha-ha! After that time, it should be easy to take the keys. Helping Yai and Sai escape may well be the last task I ever perform. Let's go to Kiryu. No, hang on. Osaka house first. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's opened up something. Let's go outside. Right. Cool. We're very close. Been a while since we checked out this house. Is it there? It is not there. The first house we went to, it's there. She retained her momentum while I was trying to walk around. Yes, I shall go inside. Ooh. So again. Yeah, I might. Might. Maybe. I mean, I don't mind if you send them, obviously, but I was thinking if you're around for another stream, it might make more sense near the start of a stream rather than near the end, while there's more people. But there were some old ornamental objects on the shelf. There might be a logical place I should look, but there's at least some baubles about now. And that'll be, without fail, next week on it. I say without fail. If somebody knocks my house over, sunken. Okay. I may have found whatever's there already, but I will make a habit of doing that. I can't seem to get anything from it. Oh, I assume you want me to be back in that room. Ooh. Is my cursor? No, it's not. Yes. Ah. Okay. Cool. Is there more than one fireplace? Yes, that was the sunken fireplace room. It might be not that bad, John. It might be. I'll put it on software mode. Sometimes it does weird stuff, not being in hardware mode. Well, we can have another look later. Is it F9? Alright. Have a little explore in the meantime. Went in there before. This was the first ghost. Okay, I'm trying to remember the name of. No, I know who I'm thinking of, and they're definitely not the same person. Sorry, yeah, I was talking about the bloke from Nightmare, and he reminds me of somebody on Game of Thrones. But I know who the actor is for Game of Thrones. He's in the thick of it. He plays the leader of the conservatives, because they never actually name the parties. That guy's great, but yeah, he sort of seems similar though. But they're not the same person. I mean, the guy from Nightmare would be way too old, but Illyrio, might be Illyrio. Oop. Girl in hiding. They don't call me hide and seek master. Anyway. Lovely presents. Equipped functions. Alright, sorry. Oh, do I have to do that? I've been missing out stuff for the entire game. Cool. Thank you. So... Okay. So I noticed I undid that. It took them when I took these off and on, it turned one of them off, so I had to turn it back on because one of them gives me multiple slots. I see now. I see now. That wasn't supposed to be. Anyway, thank you very much. Yeah, I think I looked around here ages ago when I was stuck with what to do. So I must have picked it up then. But cool, thank you very much anyway, because, yeah, it's... I just assumed they were on because I could see them. I didn't realise there was a toggle. You know what, I think there's a somewhat obvious room to go to. I'm just going to look at the map, though. Okay. That's the starting room. I meant to go their way. Ah, I see. Yeah. I've been playing this game on my own self-imposed hard mode. Featureless mode. I assume this is the most likely room to have a thing in it. Ooh. Well, that's just a neat picture. Oh, it's lattice arm. I get something for that as well. Oh my word. We get points. I deserve points. It is a neat picture. Like, oh no, we're trapped. Is there a door? Oh, there is a little section down there. No, there is not. Cold, damp wind blowing from the atrium. Where are those hands? They're back in the big tatami room. I'll try the big tatami room. So we're looking for pinwheel keys, which are circular stone discs, I assume. The book said there was one in each house. And do they have an altar in each house? Or something? Some sort of obvious family altar room. Yeah, that sounds like it might be. So my sense of direction is very poor. I don't know if I've... Hang on. There's the family laptop down there. They've got a MacBook. They're obviously well off. Oh, yes, of course. I shall. Where were you when I spent literally like 2 hours looking for a fucking girl in a cupboard? Okay, no, that's... I found one of... It might be underground, actually. Oh, fuck. Shit. Ah! Very rude of you, ghost. I wasn't ready. Okay. Well, we should heal. Right, so, if anyone wants to know what it's like if you're not doing very well at the game, there's an example. Special shot. Is that special? How do I change lens? Oh, I see. Do you know how I do that? I can see them very well though. Let me back away. They did not want me backing away. I'm trying to figure out what camera it is. I'll tell you what, I'll take C off. Because I can't figure out which button it is. No, equip, John. Equip. How do I... yeah, it's that one. Oh, I want to unequip. Yeah, that's a good idea. There we go. Don't worry, I'm turning them back on. I was just faffing because I always press the wrong buttons. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure which button to press, but do you know which button it is? Oh, let's get out of the way. Okay. That seems to have done it. Oh, I see, and that's how I get orbs. Cool, thank you very much. I think I only want to go out here then. That was a just kill. Yeah, I know, I did it too early. Cool. There you go. Triple whammy. Yes, I'm struggling for films. Although I did that with the... Did I use the weakest film for that? Yes, I did. But yeah, thank you. That's going to make the game a lot more fun. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, normal mode is considerably easier than the original game where you had no options. I knew how to use the special powers in the other game though, because they were considerably simpler. They didn't have the resource. I just didn't understand the resource at all. Okay, I went into this family room. Is it down in the cave? Yeah, yeah. No mirror. Okay, hang on. This is what I want. I'm trying to figure out a way of doing this. I want my OBS. My OBS has scenes, right? And I change the scene depending on what game I play. What I'd like is somehow to attach a notepad to a scene, but not one that covers the screen, because that'd be awful. And so I could type in the... I mean, I could use my paint program. I could type, there's a stone in the cave of Osaka House, just in case I need one of those things. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm going to have a think. Because it would be easy enough to just have a notepad. But I want it to be automatic. Like right now, I have to remember to turn my paint on. It doesn't seem to be down here. I mean, were those just random ghosts? Oh, hang on. I see a large space beyond the rocks. This underground passage must lead to someplace else too. Ooh. It doesn't necessarily help me out right now though, but... Yeah, but I don't want people to see it. I just want it for... I want it so my Stream Deck... I want a situation where I load up the game I'm going to play, and there's just sort of an automatic this game, this notepad thing, but that only I can see. Just because, well, I've got these whiteboards which sort of do the same thing, and I've got a lot of them because I program. They're very useful for programming, and I just, well, I was going to say I like whiteboards. Not really, but I like. I've realised that I like them more than note paper. I'm not sure why that is. It's because it's big and chunky. It's very easy to lose note paper. You go like, I've got to look through 100 pieces of files, and whenever I fill these up, I take photographs of them and use them again. But I've got 4 or 5 of them. I keep buying them because I've run out of space. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'll use that opportunity to have a think about where a pinwheel would be. I might have just missed it. Won't be long. Oh yeah, there's quite a lot of lurkers here as well. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I think I've got a giant one. I forgot. Yeah, I've got a giant one on the wall as well. Anyway, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, no, I'll say one more thing. Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, hang on. I'll get attacked when and then we can have these scary hands. My brother got burgled like 15 years ago, and when the police came round to ask questions, he had a Dungeons and Dragons campaign type thing on the whiteboard, and the police were like, "What's going on with that?" It's like Dungeons and Dragons. It's, not Dungeons and Dragons. Some campaign of some pen and paper RPG. But yeah, it's like. It's just like it's not important to what you are. Investigate the crime, please. But it's just like people going, "What's that? Why have you got circles? Why have you got plans? What are you doing with that?" It's like it's funny now, but obviously at the time, he's just been burgled. He wasn't in the mood for like. It's a weird thing for you to say. Cool, we're making progress though. I mean, when you get stuck for like 2 hours in one section, you worry. People spend 40 minutes talking about cats. And I appreciate cats, but obviously the most important thing about cats is that you see cats. It's not quite the same not being able to see them. It's just sort of an abstract conversation at that point. Cat. Where would I be if I was a pinwheel key? Oh, hang on, that's where the farewell memento mori. Thank you for coming along. And of course for the follow. I think you were the latest follower. Now some people write that on the screen. Actually, I could do that on these ones. Not all my games are in a little window like this though. But yes, I'll do my spooky streams, horror streams on Thursdays, and I do other games on other days. Although I've been playing lots of Final Fantasy 14 recently, but my 14 days have ended. Well. Yeah, that was where the spooky hands were coming from. And it looks like... No, the spooky hands were coming from here. Weren't they? No, hang on, where does that... Anyway, I'm not seeing a spooky key. So I shall look around more. Spooky. Oh, you're doing the puns. I guess it's not a spooky key, it's a key in a spooky game. I got turned around several times there, but... I did check this room before, but... We'll check upstairs after this. Okay, this is where the hands were. We can put our arms out and pretend we're ghosts. Okay, let's go upstairs. Shiny. Good sign. Some sacred water. Delicious. Is it going to shine? Not everything shines. Mr. Shine. Diamond. What? Sometimes I change my mind like within several seconds, and she feels it. That's what that is. Me changing my mind a few times. Yes, my secret hidey corner. Ready or not, here I come. Well, like the tree said to the man with the axe, I'm stumped. Is that the door I just came from? Yeah, there's only one door, so yes. Ooh, I've not seen that yet. I want to see that. I've heard good things, but it was going to be fairly obviously going to be quite well received. Alright, I'm going to look at the file again. Yeah. And obviously it's nice having, you know, interpretations of Merlin legends and stuff as well. What's that called? Arthurian? I think because lots of those stories are kind of weird, and most of them are interpreted in ways that just take all the weirdness out. Arthurian leggings is what they wear in the Men in Tights film. That's cool. Am I being silly? Let's go to... Or have I just not clicked the one cupboard? That happens sometimes. Right. I'm going to end this stream in about 10 minutes, I think. There isn't anything special in that closet. Let's go back downstairs. Downstairs is the most recent room. That's upstairs, John. Oh, I'll double check this one then. It's weird because I get the instinct, because a part of me is like, oh, I enjoy the game the most when there's clearly stuff going on. But if you take away, like if you make it so there's always stuff going on, then it's sort of more modern and less interesting. Because then you're following, just like, then you're an actor in a film. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but like, you know, you're just following stage directions rather than playing a game. Not being an actor in a kind of interesting meta sense. I'm gonna something like this. Not even an original scroll. That was a copied scroll. Yeah, this is the most important room. Upstairs. I mean, I could check how the house is, but if there is one key per house, I want to see which thing in this house has the key, so I can look for that thing in the other two houses. And I feel like it's probably something obvious that I'm somehow missing. Sometimes when I do that, it's because I change my mind, and sometimes it's because the camera moves and suddenly the momentum's going the wrong direction. Spooky stairs. I think it's... Put your kimono somewhere else. I don't know if that's a kimono. Oh! Okay. So this is the first ghost I encountered. So this isn't like a plot development. It just happens I've annoyed the local ghost. She was an outsider to the village. Waiting for, like, an engineer, her boyfriend. Didn't mean to press that. And he never came back. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I understand the blast things now, so I might as well just get the more expensive one. I'm going to save that. No, I took damage. We've got 5 more minutes. Well, I mean, yeah, give or take. I could just leave now, I guess, but... I'm going to look at the map. Is there anywhere obvious that is... Oh, yeah, it's the pinwheel key room. Why didn't I think to look in there? Kimono room, storeroom, fireplace room, big tatami room, back room. I mean... I'll try the hidden staircase one more time. Family art room. If it's not there, I'll say farewell for the night. I mean, I get it, right? We wash our clothes. I don't want to put all my clothing on the line. I just, you know, put it on a local object. The phrase local object was an odd choice of wording for me. Like it was some sort of like local orbit, I guess. Like I was talking about something on a very big scale indeed. This feels like the room it would be in. But you know, I already clicked on everything in this room. That just leads you out of the room, John. Ooh. Oh, right, so. You wouldn't happen to know where a pinwheel-shaped key is? It's the stone mirror. The cat chat never ended. It was only postponed. He briefly paused. Okay, I think I'm gonna disappear. I can't find this key, and I can't think of where it would be in this house. The scraps maybe. Well, the solar's the key. L1, that's how you change. Okay, we have to do this all. Anyway. I kind of wish looking for my notes didn't produce a large clanging noise. Some escaping twins. An altar. Missing twins. Twins facing each other with their hands around each other's throats. Ah, I've been there. Oh, you're an idiot, John. There we go. Okay. I'm going to let you go, but we've got this image. We've got this for next time. You know what? I should have set a time, shouldn't I? Let's say 7:30 UK time. Thursday. Nobody's here now. I should have said that while people were here. Yes, thank you for watching. Where's my things? This here. Yes, I've been John Proxy. I've been having a Fatal Frame 2 adventure. Crimson Butterfly. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, archaeologists, as well. I'll see you next time. This is snail. It'll be